Hello and welcome to the best kept secret in the $210 billion cell phone industry. This is Eric Bechtold and I'll be your co-host today along with a special guest I'll introduce you to here in just a few minutes. But before we dive in, I really want you to understand that what we have to share with you in this webinar truly is extremely special. You see, I've been in the opportunity marketplace for a long time now. I've made millions of dollars in this industry, but what we're talking about here today is by far the best residual wealth opportunity that we've ever discovered. Think about that. If you really boil it down, residual wealth is what everybody truly desires. And what I'm talking about is money that comes in month after month, year after year. I like to call it mailbox money with very little effort so you can escape the rat race, forget the time clock, and finally start enjoying time with your family and life in general. Residual revenue is your true key to freedom. And today, we will prove to you that this opportunity right here has the power to set you free. I've got some shocking proof to share with you. I've also got a lot of details to help you truly understand why this is the ultimate opportunity for you. And I promise, what you see here today will be nothing short of amazing. So grab yourself a pen and paper, take some notes along with us. I'm going to get back to the controls right now and start the presentation, but I wanted to thank you in person for taking the time to stop in and watch this webinar. I've got something special for you, so let's get started.
All right, I'm back at the controls and we're ready to go. Let's kick this off by telling you a little bit about who you're listening to. Again, my name is Eric Bechtold, and I'm a little different than most people involved in business opportunities. What I mean is I actually have a background in marketing. Went to the University of Kansas where I got a marketing degree, and from there I went to work at 2 advertising agencies. The last agency I worked at was called Barkley, Evergreen & Partners in Kansas City, Missouri, and I've worked on accounts such as Sonic Drive-Ins, Hill Science Diet, the Kansas Lottery, and Wells Blue Bunny Ice Cream. And by working at these agencies, I learned how to move the masses using direct response marketing techniques. I learned a lot, but I also discovered that it's really no fun being chained to your desk making somebody else rich. I was working my tail off 12 to 14 hours a day and barely made enough to get by with 2 roommates. That really wasn't my idea of making a living. So luckily I snapped to my senses and only did that for a little bit of time before I woke up, left the advertising agency, and started my own marketing company called EB Marketing Group, Incorporated. And here at EB Marketing Group, we research and review hundreds of opportunities each year in search of the gems. I'm talking about the best of the best business opportunities in the industry. You see, it became my passion to discover innovative ways to help others escape corporate America and find freedom working for themselves. And once we identify these solid business opportunities, we develop turnkey direct response marketing systems around them to create massive leverage and duplication for our team. And this automated webinar that you're watching right now is in fact part of one of these systems. Now, through these automated systems, we've really had a lot of success. They've worked like magic. And not to boast or brag, but just to impress upon you what's possible, I've been a 7-figure earner in network marketing now for the better part of the last decade. And the greatest part about that is we've had the pleasure and honor of working with over 150,000 clients internationally and helping them make money as we all work together. It's truly been amazing, but even with all that being said, what we have for you here today is something the likes that I've never before been lucky enough to find. This opportunity takes the cake as my greatest wealth discovery yet to date. So enough about me. Let's dive back into the webinar and talk about how the wireless industry and this proven opportunity is your ticket to financial freedom. Let's go ahead now and check out the webinar overview. So what we're going to talk about today, first of all, is my proven wealth formula. A formula that's generated my company over $16 million in sales in the last 5 years alone working from home. You're going to get a kick out of that. Next, we're going to talk about the product and team that you'll be working with. We'll also introduce you to a very special guest who's waiting in the wings here, and he'll tell you some more details as well about what makes this the perfect product for you. Then we'll go ahead and talk about how you get paid like clockwork, why this is the best residual wealth program we've ever discovered, and I'm going to give you some shocking proof. You know, talk is cheap. You need proof, hard proof, that shows you that this is working and can work for you as well. Next, we're going to talk about how we've automated this amazing business. There's no personal selling or convincing whatsoever. We'll also wrap up with a fast action bonus. Stay tuned, pay close attention to what we have here for you today. You're definitely going to want to hear about this and take fast action so you don't miss out on our bonus here. So let's go ahead now and dive right in. What is our proven wealth formula? Well, it's actually so simple, I could write it down on a napkin in about 5 seconds, in fact. And let me go ahead and do that for you right now. Here it is. Okay, so what the heck is V plus C plus A equals AM and ML mean? Well, let's break it down. V stands for value. Value really is the foundation of any solid business. Value simply means that the consumer gets far more benefit than they're paying for. Now, when it comes to business opportunities, value has two sides. We have the consumer side, and we also have the distributor side. In order to build a lasting and thriving business, there has to be a great deal here on both sides. So value really is the foundation. Okay, let's move on to C, which stands for continuity. Continuity simply means recurring, a product that can be billed for over and over again. And your cell phone is the perfect example of continuity. Okay, over 300 million people in the U.S. alone currently pay their cell phone bills religiously every single month. And they do this because they can't live without the benefits that their phone offers them. Continuity is closely related to value because if the consumer is not receiving benefits from the product that they value more than the money they're spending, they won't continue paying each month for the product. So continuity can't exist without value. And some people out there in the business opportunity marketplace are selling all sorts of smoke and mirror products. That's the reason they don't last. Okay, they can't stick around if they don't offer value, and continuity is the key, getting paid over and over again. All right, next here is A, which stands for automation. Automation is the key to duplication. If you want to build a massive team in network marketing, you need to make it so simple a child could do it. Basically, you need a system in place that does everything from finding the prospects, giving the presentations, following up, and even closing sales on your behalf. You need a system that makes it stupid simple, something everybody can do. Now, take our results, for example. In the last 15 months of being in this program that we're going to be revealing to you today, our team alone has exploded to just under 10,000 representatives and many more customers. And the reason for this fantastic growth is that we've automated the process so that everyone has the ability to get the word out about the big benefits that we have to offer. Okay, so now that you know the importance of automation, let's move along to what value plus continuity plus automation equals. I'm talking about the AM, which stands for automatic momentum, and ML, which means massive leverage. Okay, so automatic momentum is kind of like a snowball rolling down a hill. All you really have to do is set a tiny snowball in motion, and it picks up size, and soon it's barreling down the side of the mountain, and it's the size of a house, right? It grows on its own without any further effort from you at all. And when you can create a situation like that, that also allows you to leverage the efforts of an army of other people, you can benefit well beyond the investment of your own time, money, and talent. Massive leverage is how you're going to get wealthy. It's how it's possible to make millions of dollars from the comfort of your own home without having to be a slave to corporate America. This is the best way that I've discovered that the little guy can still make it big. This is, in fact, the exact formula that I've been using for years. And now I want to give you the ability to plug yourself into the fastest growing opportunity that we've ever applied this formula to, so you can experience the power of massive leverage. So let's go ahead now, turn the page, and talk about why our cell phone product is the perfect product to marry with this proven formula. So we have a product here in the cell phone industry, and no other cell phone company can compete with what we offer. And the reason I say that, I know that's a bold statement, the reason I can say that is we offer unlimited calling, texting, and internet access for free. Let that sink in. For free. That's an extreme value. Plus, you get paid handsomely to share this amazing deal with others. So the greatest thing here is both representatives and customers win. Remember, value has two sides. Both sides have to win, and that's precisely what happens here. Now, at the bottom here, I say if you can't make money with this, you need to hang up your hat. Out of everything I've looked at over the years, I believe this is the simplest program to make work because all we're doing is helping people get something that they're normally spending money on absolutely free and at the same time helping people get paid. I know it sounds too good to be true right now, but it's the absolute truth of what we have going here, and it truly is the perfect product. When you match this up with our proven formula, explosive things happen. In fact, I'm going to prove this to you in just a few moments with a shocking video. But first, let's stop all the mystery and give you the name of the company itself. All right, the name of the company we're working with is Lightyear Wireless. They have an 80,000 square foot facility in Louisville, Kentucky. You can see a picture of it right there. And to give you some more specifics, it's time to bring on our special guest now. So let's go ahead and do that. It gives me great pleasure to introduce our special guest today. He's a friend of mine and fellow presidential director with Lightyear Wireless. So without any further ado, I give you Mr. Ben Sturdivant. Ben, welcome to the webinar.
Thank you, Eric. Thanks for having me.
Pleasure, buddy. Well, hey, I thought it'd be a great idea, first of all, here, just to have you tell a little story of how you got involved with Lightyear.
Absolutely. My story is pretty simple. I did what I was supposed to do. I went to school. I got an education. I was headed towards a career in physical therapy, which honestly was something I loved. I was one of those weird people that really liked going to their job every day. But it wasn't very long until I realized that with this type of economy, I was going to need something more to give my family the financial security and the freedom that we desired. And I couldn't do that on my income alone. So I had to go out and find other ways of generating income. And, Eric, I've been hit with lots of different business opportunities over the years, but never had I seen anything that made as much sense as Lightyear Wireless. I jumped on board with the company. It has completely changed my life. I'm 34 years old today, completely financially independent. But what we're more excited about is the opportunity that we have to give this to other people. So I'm just really excited to be here to help you get this word out about this incredible vehicle today.
Well, thanks for joining us here, Ben, and I'm sure that our viewers would love to find out more about Lightyear. But before we dive in, as I promised a moment ago, it's time now to share some shocking video proof of how well this program is working with our proven marketing formula.
Hey, this is Eric, and just grab my little video camera here. Wanted to make you a quick little video of some shocking video proof. You can see me there in the plate. Anyway, I wanted to show you some things here. Obviously, a lot of people tell you they're making a lot of money with these business opportunities. I wanted to prove to you beyond a doubt how amazing this opportunity is. I'm going to show you some pretty shocking things in this video. The first thing that I wanted to point out here is you just met Ben, or we just welcomed him to the line, and he's the #1 income earner. He's been with the program since 2008. Well, what's shocking is I am the #2 income earner. You can see that right here. I'm on Ben's team, I should say. I'm the #2 income earner, but I've only been in the program now for about a year and a half as I'm making this video. And you'll see here too at the 2011 conference, got the Rookie of the Year award. Just kind of exploded onto the scene of this program, and we have over 9,000 representatives, almost 10,000 as I'm making this video. And really, if you stop and think about how amazing that is, to grow a business that fast is something truly outstanding, and we're doing it with our automated marketing system. The reason that it's growing so fast is because of the automation, these webinars, the videos, everything that comes together so that you don't actually have to do any of the selling and telling. All you have to do is point people at the front door of this thing and they'll go through the presentations. Now, the other good thing is we even have ways of automating that through postcards and co-oping and other forms of direct marketing that we'll talk about a little later in the webinar. But I wanted to show you some shocking video proof. So I actually do all my deposits with an electronic check submitter here. So I keep all of my checks, and I'll show you those here in a second, but these are all of my pay stubs, just so you can see these are real, true-to-life checks that I'm going to show you here. And they're pretty outstanding considering these are weekly checks, okay? Keep that in the back of your mind, weekly checks. So here's the first one, and I've kind of put them in order of some of the bigger ones here for you to look at here. But look at this, $40,590. I'm going to go through these pretty quick because there's a whole heck of a lot of them here, but I wanted to give you a nice sample of what's going on here. That's $40,000, that's $20,000 or $29,065, $20,572, $21,273, $21,460, and I'll just start calling out the thousands. Here's another $20,000, $21,000, $19,000, $19,000, $11,000, $10,000, $13,000, $8,000, $9,000. Guys, this stack goes on and on and on. Tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars have been pouring in, and these are weekly checks, not monthly checks. Every week, imagine going to your mailbox and pulling out checks like this month after month. Now again, my results are not typical. This is a fantastic result. I've only been in the program for about 16 months, again, as I make this video, a year and a half. But think about this. Imagine where we're going to be in a couple years, okay, of bringing on people. At the growth rate we've got right now, we'll have hundreds of thousands of people in no time, and it's all about duplication. What's amazing about these checks, okay, it's one thing for me to show you checks of me making hundreds of thousands of dollars. You know, my biggest check here in this stack so far, over $40,000 in 1 week. The better thing to think about in this is that by me getting checks like this, it means my team is also making money because these checks are a result of duplication, massive duplication. I have only brought in a tiny fraction of our team that has exploded to almost 10,000 people as I've made this video. And even more shocking is this huge number right here, $8,225,927. That's the amount of money that our team has brought in sales in just our first 15 months. If you're seriously looking for a business opportunity, if you're looking for something that offers value, and again, people need their cell phones, they can't live without them, we're helping them get them for free and actually making money at the same time. People continue to pay month after month because this is something that they need. They can't live without their cell phones. If you're ready to get into a real business that offers real value and real residual paydays, the likes we've never before seen, this is the ultimate opportunity for you. So stay tuned to our webinar. Pay close attention. I hope you're taking some notes. We've got a lot more content where this came from. So I'll see you on the next page here.
All right. I think that video does a nice job of showing the amazing residual income potential this opportunity has to offer. And I hope you also caught that by using our system, you're going to be working directly with the #1 and #2 income earners in Lightyear, which will give you a huge advantage. Who better to help you than Ben and I? Okay, so now that we've shown you some shocking video proof, Ben, why don't you take over and cover the details about the company that we're working with here?
Absolutely, Eric. Well, as everyone knows, having a solid company behind you is one of the most important aspects of a business like this. Lightyear's rock solid. Our division, the wireless division, launched back in July of 2008, but we're not a 3 or 4-year-old startup company. We're actually part of a company called Lightyear Network Solutions. Lightyear's an 18-year-old publicly traded telecom company. They have an 80,000 square foot world headquarters, as you mentioned, out in Louisville, Kentucky. Hundreds of employees supporting our customers. At one point, they were ranked number 19 on Inc. 500's fastest growing privately held companies list. And we have an A-plus rating with the Better Business Bureau, which is the highest rating they give out. In addition to that, Eric, we have a management team with over 35 years experience in both telecommunications, direct sales, and network marketing. And they've also brought on a team with over 60 years of combined experience in the wireless industry. So we have the leadership, we have the infrastructure, and we have the technology to support our company going into the future.
Yeah, Ben, and I think everyone needs to understand that this isn't some little business opportunity. This is big business. We definitely have a solid foundation with Lightyear Wireless, but let's talk a bit about timing, Ben. Why is now the ultimate time to get involved with Lightyear?
Well, Eric, I think there's two reasons. Number one, the timing we have in terms of the wireless industry and where we're positioned in front of that, and then also in terms of where we're positioned with our business opportunity. And what I mean is the wireless industry is a $210 billion industry in the United States alone. Trillions worldwide, but just in the United States, a $210 billion industry. And we have just launched into this industry a few years ago. That means we're part of that formulation phase, or others call it the ground floor. We're laying the groundwork for what's to come. Soon, we will hit a critical mass point and swing into this momentum phase. And then we'll go into our steady growth phase, and certainly someone will be able to join Lightyear 15, 20 years from now. It'll be a great opportunity. We'll be a billion-dollar company. We'll be international. Lots of revenue will be there. It'll be certainly a great time to be a part of the company. But everyone knows the best time to join is now, and that's where we're positioned with Lightyear. In addition to that, we're positioned in one of the most explosive industries in the world, the wireless industry. We're moving towards a totally wireless communication society. This product has become a part of our culture. People can't live without it, and we are positioned in front of this incredible industry to go out and take advantage of it.
That's right, Ben. It's kind of like, if you look at that little arrow there that says you are here, it's kind of like surfing. We're in front of this massive wave. And you can get on this wave and you can ride it in and make a fortune just letting it carry you through the process. You want to get in during that momentum phase right before that so that you can take advantage of all that growth. So, okay, Ben, I mentioned a little bit ago that no other cell phone company can compete with us, and one reason for that is that we can actually provide our service for free. I know that sounds too good to be true, so can you go into that a little bit and explain how and why that's possible?
Absolutely, Eric. Well, Lightyear wanted to be different. We couldn't just go out there and offer cell phone service. There's lots of companies that do that. To gain a loyal customer, you have to provide value they can't get anywhere else, and that's what we've done. We've created a very simple program for our representatives and our customers. For our representatives, it's called U+3 equals free. It just means refer 3 other people to our service, and as long as you maintain any 3, it doesn't have to be the original 3. You don't have to keep going out and doing it every month. Just maintain any 3, and your service is free forever. But, Eric, we didn't want just our representatives to get free service. We wanted to create a way for our customers to do that as well. So we created a customer referral program where our customers can refer us, the representatives, 5 customers, and they too can earn free service. So our customers are actually referring us people so they can earn free service, but we're making money from it.
Yeah, Ben, it is hard to beat free. It's easy to see why our customers are 10 times more loyal than the industry average. Take me, for example. I was paying $130 a month for my AT&T service, and with Lightyear, now that I have my service free, that's a savings of $1,560 a year on phone service alone. So I'm obviously not going anywhere. The savings alone make this a no-brainer, especially when you discover how little it costs to get involved. So, Ben, let's go ahead now and take a look at a video that we put together to help everyone understand the extreme value we have to offer with our amazing products even before your service is free.
All right, I wanted to make this quick video so I could share some samples of the product with you, and you can see also what our retail costs are. Here are the 2 Lightyear devices that I use every single day. This is my HTC Droid 4G phone, which is also my navigation system, video camera, my 8-megapixel camera, email checker, web browser, game system, and video conferencing device. It does a lot of other things as well. It's an amazing phone, but the best part about it is I don't have a bill. And this is my Samsung Galaxy tablet. Basically, I use this whenever it's not convenient for me to use my laptop, which is quite a bit these days. It's so much more convenient just to grab this tablet and to use this. It's got a wireless broadband internet, so I can get a connection anywhere that I go. Guys, these are the top of the line devices out there, and we have everything from simple little flip phones all the way up to some of the most advanced technology on the market today. We're just getting new phones and devices in all the time as well, so our product line continues to stay fresh. And that's really the great thing about the wireless industry. If you stop and think about it, you don't get tired of the products. They just keep getting better and better, and the industry just keeps expanding every single day. Okay, now that I've shown you some samples of the product, let's go ahead and look over here so we can talk about the prices just a little bit. As you can see, our unlimited plan is just $59.99 a month, which includes unlimited talk, text, and web without a contract, credit check, or deposit. There's really no hassles here. You get all the great features as well, including caller ID, voicemail, call waiting, three-way calling, and much more on a 3G and 4G network. We even have no contract plans starting as low as $20 per month, so we really have the right plan for everyone. The great thing is, we're priced right even before you're getting your service for free, and what makes it even better is that we use one of the nation's largest and most well-established networks to deliver our signal. In fact, I have a much better call clarity with Lightyear than I ever did with AT&T, but again, I don't have to pay the bill. You really can't beat that. That's true value. The bottom line is, Lightyear is an exciting and thriving business you can feel good about being part of, but it gets even better. So let's turn the page, let's get back to the webinar. Can't wait to share even more details with you about what makes this such a special opportunity.
All right, who in their right mind would pay for their phone service every month when they can get it for free? We also offer the same high-quality service, and people are going to use it anyway. But now you can actually get paid like clockwork month after month. Ben, now that we're talking about getting paid, I know everybody watching this webinar right now is wanting to know about the compensation. Can you break down how our team members get paid with this program?
Certainly, Eric. Well, Lightyear offers three basic ways to earn income: immediate weekly bonus income, monthly residual, or we call it recurring income, and then, of course, some leadership income, incentives for you to go out there and really go after it. But whatever your financial goals are, Lightyear gives you an incredible residual compensation plan to achieve those goals.
Ben, and before we take a look at each one of these, I want to really break down each and every one of these ways that you get paid in more detail. Let me first tip our hand a little bit and reveal just how little it costs to get involved in this program. I have to admit, I was floored when I first discovered just how little it costs to stake your claim in the $210 billion wireless industry with Lightyear. You get everything that you'll need, and this is amazing, to tap into the $210 billion cell phone industry with the Elite Business Builder Gold package here for only $325 total. It's a $299 buy-in plus a one-time activation of $25. Over the years, I've seen many programs that don't offer even close to the profit potential that we've experienced with this program sell for thousands, many of thousands. There's programs out there that sell for $3,000 that don't get anywhere close when you consider the residual nature of this, the money coming in over and over again. So again, it's a huge value to our representatives and just a truly amazing and unique opportunity that everyone can afford. Now let's look at how this money is paid out. Ben, will you do the honors on this?
Absolutely, Eric. Well, as you said, it's very important for people to be able to generate income significantly and I believe quickly. And our bonuses pay out weekly. We pay on a true weekly basis, and we pay out a significant amount of upfront money for our representatives to go out there and help others become a Lightyear representative. You can earn $100 to up to $295 just to help someone start their Lightyear business. And as you complete some simple requirements, you're going to begin to promote yourself up our leadership ladder, and you'll generate a $50 to $195 override every time someone else joins your team. We have people in our company that have hundreds and hundreds of representatives joining their team every month, and they're earning $50 to $195 for every team member that joins their team, whether they were involved with it or not. And these bonuses, Eric, are paid to unlimited generations, which is just a fancy way of saying you have unlimited income potential. You can go out and help as many people as you want be successful in their own business, and you're creating truly an unlimited source of income. We have people in Lightyear who make more in a week from these bonuses than most people make in an entire year. They're absolutely incredible.
That's right. And think about what Ben just said. Look at the presidential director down there at the top right-hand side. Okay, $295 is paid out on every $299 that comes in without breakage. There's none of that, that's not a perfect example. Some of these guys out there in networking show you the perfect example. This happens on every single person. $295 is paid out on $299. That's a 98% payout. I was just floored the first time I saw this. This is just one way that you get paid. Again, this is on unlimited generations. Ben, let's go ahead and talk about the online wireless web stores and how they add yet another powerful residual wealth stream to the picture.
All right. Well, Eric, everyone who is a Lightyear representative obviously needs a wireless store. And instead of opening a brick-and-mortar store, we have an online virtual wireless store. And this creates another source of residual revenue. We can earn up to $18 per month on all of the active stores in our organization, just based on the rank that we are on the same leadership ladder that we just talked about. But what this tool does is it levels the playing field. You don't have to memorize what the phones are. You don't have to ship phones to people. You don't have to explain to people what the family plans are. You have a tool and systems that are there to give that information out for you. Hundreds of dollars a month worth of tools and services for $1.66 a day. Less than a cup of coffee per day, and you have the state-of-the-art system that's going to help you build an online wireless business, multi-million-dollar wireless potential for $1.66 a day. And Eric, with a handful of people on your team, residual revenue alone is going to make this service free as well.
That's right. Guys, these websites are top shelf. Everything is done professionally. But here's a little secret I wanted to let you in on real quick. What you're experiencing right now with Ben and I doing this webinar is also something that we're going to give to you at no additional cost as part of our team. You see, these webinars are all being done for you automatically as part of the automatic cell phone wealth system. And this is something that we'll be doing for your prospects 24 hours a day, just like we're doing right now for one of our existing members that's working with us. And what we've done is just really taken Lightyear's great system and enhanced it. And we'll give you more details about this in just a moment. But, Ben, let's go ahead right now and take a look at how the money is paid out from the use of the actual phone service and the device services itself.
Okay, Eric. Well, after they pay us all this weekly bonus income to go build this team of representatives, these representatives are bringing their own services, maybe a few personal customers, and that creates volume and revenue. And then the company turns around and they share profits of that revenue with the representatives. We call it monthly residual income, recurring income, getting paid over and over again for something that you do one time. And in this sense, we're talking about a customer. So when someone goes out and gathers personal customers, you send them to your online wireless store, they get service from you. They don't want to build a business, they just want to save money, and that's fine. You'll earn up to 10% every month as long as that customer stays on the service forever. Then, as you build your team, and as those people build their team, and as those people build their team, you're going to earn a 1 to 4% override from your team's customer. There is no limit to the size of team that you can build. Remember, we're earning all that weekly bonus income to go build it, which means there's no limit to the number of customers and revenue that can be in your team, which means there's no limit to your residual income. And Eric, this really works. I'm getting paid on customers that I gathered 3.5 years ago. There's a gentleman who introduced this to me who's getting paid on the same customers that I gathered, and he's never met them. That is passive residual income, where you're generating income and you're not doing anything anymore. Incredible.
Ben, this is powerful. You get paid each month from people simply calling, texting, and surfing the web from their phone. And remember, not only are you getting paid here, but you're saving people money at the same time. It truly is a win-win situation. Remember, value. This is another way here as well, in addition to enrolling representatives, that enables you to build massive leverage and huge residual paydays. All right, Ben, let's go ahead now, turn the page. Can you explain some of the leadership income and bonuses that makes this program even more profitable?
Certainly. Well, every great company really takes care of their most committed leaders. We've created some leadership incentives or income sources that just add more fuel to the fire. We have additional promotion incentives, other customer bonuses on other services that we offer, matching bonuses, revenue sharing pool where you can share in the total company revenue of a publicly traded company, with that web system residual, incentive trips you can earn, travel expense account, even up to $1,500 a month in luxury car payment. Incredible incentives for people who really want to go out there and go after it.
Ben, I put a little picture of you here standing next to your new bonus bins and holding up your free cell phone service. I thought people would get a kick out of that. But, one other thing, Ben, real quick, I know they just added a big carrot to the program. How much do you make right now if you get into the program and build your way up to presidential director? What's the payout on that?
Well, they're going to give you additional bonuses every time you get promoted, from $1,000 at our first promotion level all the way up to $125,000 for reaching presidential director. And Eric, this is in addition to everything else. It's in addition to all those fast start bonuses, 100 to 295. It's in addition to the web system residual. It's in addition to all the leadership bonuses. It's in addition to the residual income. Just an additive incentive to go out and be successful in your own business.
Right. There really is a lot of residual money here and bonus income. You know, I got to presidential director in 8 months in this program, so it's also very attainable if you have a proven marketing system and you've got a product with true value. Okay, there's a lot of folks we can help out there while making money at the same time. Now, Ben, before I tell everyone what we're doing to automate their business and reveal the fast action bonuses, can you sum up why you're so passionate about this program to our viewers?
Certainly. Well, when most people look at a business like this, Eric, they make an emotional decision, and they should be making an educated business decision. And that's why I'm so excited about it, because that's what I did. I took a step back, and I looked for 5 key things. The first was a solid company, and we have that. We talked about how legitimate and stable this company is. The second thing is timing with the product, timing with the opportunity. We have both. The product was the big thing for me. I had to have a product that was easy to understand and something that people wanted and need. Eric, we have a product that people can't live without. Folks, you're already doing it. You might as well make some money on it and should at least get it for free. And then, of course, the compensation plan. But it had to be generous and fair. Lots of opportunities out there have a compensation plan where you can make money, but most of them are what I call top-heavy, where the average person can't generate money quickly at all. Well, we've solved that problem. But the biggest thing, the biggest question, if you will, is the X factor. It's the tools and the systems that are provided. And, Eric, I'm going to turn it back over to you because you have done an incredible job creating that exact system for your team.
All right. Well, I'm glad to take the biggest question here. One of the things I think in the back of everybody's mind when they're going through an opportunity like this is, can I make this work? That's one of the questions that everybody has on their mind, and all of your prospects, as well as probably you right now, you're thinking, can I make this work? And if the answer is yes, people will instantly become members of your team. So it's our job really to make it easy for everyone to come to the conclusion that, yes, they can do this. So we've automated the entire process for you. Ben and I do the automated presentations for you, just like what you're experiencing now. We then follow up with autoresponders and telephone calls, sending your prospects to your websites instantaneously to get signed up. We take people out of the equation and automate things so that this whole process can run on its own. And that's what it's all about. We give all the presentations and even follow up with your prospects for you automatically. We call this proprietary free system the Automatic Cell Phone Well System, and it's been responsible for making us the fastest growing team in the history of Lightyear Wireless. With this automated system, we made the process one step and have eliminated personal selling 100%. This is the reason that we've been able to explode onto the Lightyear scene and make over $8.2 million in sales as a team in our first 15 months in the business. This is not some pie-in-the-sky business idea that we're talking about here. This is a proven moneymaker that is working this very instant for one of our current members. Think about it. The one step is just to be a tour guide and point people in the right direction so Ben and I, the number 1 and number 2 income earners in Lightyear, can take over and do the selling and telling for you. And here's the exciting part. The fast action bonus that I'm going to reveal now will even automate that one step for you. That's right. Let me jump back into video so I can explain how the fast action bonus works and what we're going to do for you if you get off the sidelines and into this program right away.
All right, let's talk about this fast action bonus and what we're going to do for you if you join our team before your 48-hour timer hits 0. Right down below the webinar here, you'll see a little timer ticking off the seconds. This timer indicates when your bonus will expire. So it is very important that you pay close attention and you take fast action. Okay, so during this webinar, we've talked about the fact that all you really have to do is one step. Just be a tour guide and expose people to the automated webinar system just like this one. And by the way, we'll actually create this webinar system for you absolutely free once you're a member of our team. It's a proprietary system that we'll give you. It makes it extremely simple, and the amazing thing is, by using things like postcards, print ads, social media, Craigslist, and other forms of direct response marketing, we can even automate the one step of inviting people to check out your automated webinar system. That's right. We can actually automate this program for you 100% through the free automatic cell phone well system. In fact, this is where your fast action bonus comes into play, so pay attention here. You see, as a team, we're running massive co-op advertising campaigns. We run full-page ads in the best opportunity magazines. I've got a couple examples here for you, in fact. Here's a full-page ad we're running in Home Business Advertiser right here on the front cover of that magazine. Discover how to get free unlimited cell phone service and huge residual profits. This is our newest campaign, and we're running this full-page ad in most of the major business opportunity magazines. Here's Home Business Magazine. You'll see that in the first couple pages there as well. Great ad, great placement. We're getting upfront premium placements. And think about this, guys. Here's a Home Business Connection. These ads are appearing in the places where people who are seriously looking for an opportunity are searching. They're thumbing through these pages. They're finding this powerful opportunity, and we're driving this traffic directly into the webinar systems of our current members. Here's another insertion in Network Marketing Business Journal. You'll see we have a quarter-page ad right here. And in fact, this magazine featured Lightyear Wireless as its entire focus. It was a featured opportunity of the month. Very, very powerful. And in addition to all of these targeted ads that we're running in the business opportunity magazines for our team, we're also doing some very powerful postcard marketing as well. Here's an example of one of our oversized cards, and you'll see some testimonials here on the back as well. But guys, we're taking these targeted mailings and driving business opportunity buyers into the automatic cell phone well systems of our team members. And in addition to all this, we're also generating traffic by running advertising in USA Today, and we put out press releases in addition to doing online advertising. You see, this program has proven itself a winner. We've already made over $8.2 million in sales, and we're taking all-out massive action to capture as much of the $210 billion cell phone industry on our team as possible. And through this free advertising we're extending you, we're going to make sure you get a share of that targeted traffic absolutely free. That's right. If you respond before that little timer right down there hits 0, you'll have to take fast action. We will drive targeted traffic into your automatic cell phone well system through our massive team advertising blitz, so those folks can watch your automated webinar just like the one you're watching right now. That's right, and keep in mind, all of these bonus ads are focused on targeting representatives, people just like you, Ben, and I. People who are excited about making real residual revenue from a proven opportunity that offers honest value to everyone involved. These are the kind of people that you want to attract to your team, the type of people who hit the ground running to build their business and their profits while at the same time providing you leverage and bigger residual commission checks with each passing day. So if you're serious about making money from home, you can't afford to let this unique and proven residual wealth opportunity slip through your fingers. So let's take a look now at what you need to do to secure your position and this fantastic bonus.
This truly is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. We figured out a way for you to tap into the $210 billion cell phone industry for just $325 and even automate building your sales organization at the same time. This is huge. This is your chance to put our proven formula to work for you so you can finally experience the freedom you deserve. It's time to stop imagining what it would feel like to go to your mailbox and pull out massive residual commissions like the ones I shared with you in this presentation. It's time for you to start working together with Ben and I, the #1 and #2 income earners in Lightyear, so that we can make this your reality. Below the screen, you'll see a button to press that says, Get Started Now. Go ahead, press that button, and take your first step towards financial freedom. Ben and I look forward to working closely with you as we roll out this amazing opportunity to the world.